Happy Saturday to you all. It is Saturday morning. This is August, the 10th. And welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Joanna with Vintage Baby 63, both here on YouTube and on Instagram. And I just wanted to come on today and share with you what I did last weekend. I had a creative escape weekend. It was hosted by Creative Escape, which is a store in California. I had to drive up to Phoenix, which is like an hour away from me. North side of Phoenix, hour and a half. So my friend and I, Jenny, we made it a full weekend. On Thursday, we headed out to the Scraps of Love store in Peoria, Arizona. And then we moved on to BLICK Art Materials, Art Supplies. Then we went to our event. We did some shopping there with Spellbinders. Spellbinders was the host of the event also. And then we went on Sunday when we left. We went to Paper Source and we stopped at Jerry's Artarama. So it was a weekend full of crafting, buying craft supplies, art supplies, whatever you want to call it. I call it art supplies. So I just wanted to share with you my experience at Creative Escape. This was their first one off-site, they said. So the package was to attend the event was $299. Which you know me, I do like dyes. I use dyes, but I'm not a huge user of dyes. This is all very cute, and I'm not going to waste any of the stuff that I made. They will be gifts, cards sent to my mother or my sister or, whoever. It is not what I would call my style, since I like things vintagey, using vintage ephemera, using grungy, using distress, using, all the paints, the watercolors, all that. This was all just dyes. We did touch on a few other things, but this is mainly just paper crafting with dyes. Had a great time. I thought that the people did a really good job. So let's get started on what I got for $2.99. First of all, we got lots of freebies. We also took a tour of Spellbinders. So one of the big things, or the biggest thing that we received, was their new Spellbinders Scout. Now this is a smaller die cutting machine. What I like about it is it extends out the arms. I like that this closes up. It makes it very convenient to carry somewhere. Don't remember the name of this one, but I don't know if you can tell in the picture, but it's blue. It's a light blue, kind of a purpley tint to it. I will have to tell you that this was a challenge for me. One of the things I was really excited about with it was that we got a couple of things free with it. First of all, we got a die set. It says thank you, and it has some flowers and some leaves. We also got this pretty embossing folder. And you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different plates. You got your platform base, the platform top. You got your 2 cutting plates, which I try to keep, if you notice, I try to keep one clean without any cut marks on it. We got the adapter plate, the embossing mat, and a shim. So this is like paper thin, but anyway, so it came with a lot of different things. Now, what I want to point it out to you, and one of the things that I was really excited about, is that I love my little sidekick. Everybody knows the sidekick, the Sizzix sidekick, probably, right? This is one of the things that I really like about this, is it has the suction cup on the bottom. It has the little lever for you to press down so that it sticks to your table or whatever it is, whatever surface you're trying to work on, and this will not move when you're turning it. It stays still, okay? So, but this particular, let me compare here using the cutting plates. This is going to be wider and longer than what the Sizzix Sidekick can do, which is nice. I do like that. That's the plus of this one, okay? The negative I would have to say is, as I stated before, this has no suction cup. It is heavy. It actually is not really much heavier than the Sidekick. And this weekend, or I'm sorry, last weekend is when I did this. I was on a surface that had a tablecloth, first of all, on all the tables. Then on top of the tables, it had a piece of paper for us to ink on and stuff like that, so we didn't get the table dirty. And I really had a hard time processing mine because this kept slipping. Now this has little feet, has little rubbery feet, which is nice. And on my table, it's a lot better on my wooden table. So anyway, I just wanted to point that out. Convenient. It's compact. It's longer and wider than the Sizzix Sidekick. So I do like that. I do like that. Okay. I was having trouble with my machine. They had us, forgot what you call it. We ran the plates through it a lot. We played around with it before we actually used it. We conditioned it. I think that's the term that they used. Because in manufacturing, I don't know if you noticed, but in the manufacturing, they had really shined up the wheels in here. So mine was actually having quite a bit of time catching through the rollers and continuing on. So what I did to my plate is I added a piece of masking tape to the plate, just hoping that it would grip it better. I will be testing this out over the next, couple of weeks as I use it more. For now, it's going next to my Sidekick. But I will, like I said, I will play with it. I do use dies. I have actually lots of dies coming in from the new release from Tim Holtz today. The new release for his, I think he released it last weekend or maybe the weekend before. So anyway, I'm going to put my embossing folder, which I think is really pretty. I love florals, so I think that's going to be really nice. And this die cut, I'll show you right here, because I was practicing once I put that piece of masking tape at the bottom of that plate to see how easily it would feed through the little gate. And I practiced using this little die that came with the set. And I love the definition on those little flowers. So, anyway, that's very cool. Love it. Okay, moving on to other free things that we got. So we did 3 different workshops. And for each workshop, we got 2 or 3 different dies. We got giveaways. We had all kinds of things. Door prizes. I didn't get any door prizes, but I really feel like I got a lot for the money. So one of the things they gave us was this blender brush, this larger blender brush, which is pretty cool. I've never tried one of these. So I liked the smoothness of it. I'll show you what I did with it when we get into what we made. I also got a Hero Arts intensified black little square ink, and I don't know if this is dye ink or if it's pigment. It doesn't really say on here. I want to say it kind of stayed wet for a little while after I stamped with it, but it dried pretty quickly, so I'm going to say it's a dye ink. We got these little faceted sequins that they don't have a circle in the middle, so they're meant to be used flat to add dimension to your cards. We also got some dimensional dots. This one is clear, looks like bubbles. I'm not a big user of these either, but I will use them. And we also got these little crystals. As you can see, I used quite a few of them on one of the cards, and you'll see that in a minute. I think I even used a couple of these dots on one of my cards. I just don't tend to use them because the glue that is on these, the adhesive, just to me doesn't last very long. And like these little tiny, tiny, tiny ones here, guys, those are really hard to get glue on. They're just hard to hold and hard to get glue on. Anyway, they also have these little project, I'll put my name on mine, these little project, I don't know what you call them, but they have a bottom and they have a top, and the top also has, you know, like a lip, so it's like a tray. Project trays, I guess is what they're called, and then they have one in there. What I like about this one is that it snaps shut, so you don't have to worry about, like, say you haven't finished that day and you want to just dump everything in here and save it for tomorrow to finish your project. You don't have to worry about it falling open and all your little pieces going everywhere. I mean, how many of us, hold your hand up, how many of us have done that? Okay, so we got one of those, which I might order some more of these. We'll see. We'll see what I think about it later on. Now, to all the dies that we got free, and I'm going to kind of share with you the projects that we did. I will have to admit that a couple of the projects I did not complete. 2 to be exact, out of all the ones we did, which was pretty good. And actually, this one, I pretty much, I mean, there's very little left to do of it, and that's what we're making is right there. Now, this was a prototype that we got, which is really cool. So we got it before it's being released to the general public for purchase. And that is the die right here. And that was a Saturday morning's class that I did. So lots of dies. I don't know how many pieces are in there, but quite a few. So, and Nicole is who taught our class. Thank you, Nicole. And she said that there's going to be others coming out. So this is just the reindeer. So then... This I got in a giveaway, I think on Saturday night or Friday night. I don't remember which. They gave us a package. And this is an embossing plate. A 3D embossing folder, which is pretty cool. I did make something with it, but didn't like the way it came out. So I don't know what I did with it, but we'll see. I will use that. I do like embossing folders. So I'm keep that out of the package because I'm terrible about throwing away my packaging. Then this is a set of stamps that we received. This one, we made 2 cards. This was also in Nicole's class on Friday morning. We made 2 cards. We made this card and we made this card, and we used the sentiments from this set that we got. So we got good tidings to you and Merry Christmas for today and all the Christmases to come. And then this one says, wishing you a little extra Christmas magic this year. Now, if you can see, if you'll notice, that's where I used the little crystal gems that we got for free. And I think a couple have fallen off, but actually the majority of them have stayed on. So this is a card that I'll probably send to my sister or my mother, and we'll use that. Okay. So we also, with that, got this set of dies. We got the tree. It's got the tree. Whoops. It's got the trees, the ornaments, the star, and I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. So all of that, we used all that in these 2 cards that we made. So that was a good set. I will use that again because I do like Christmas. Let me make sure that was all that we got. Yeah. That was it. Okay, so the next thing I got was this cutie little balloon animal. I just thought that was so cute. I think I've had this in my basket somewhere, either on scrapbook.com or Simon Says or one of those sites. I have it in my shopping cart to buy. So, but I got it for free in the giveaways. The next set that I got for free in a class was this one, this one, this one, and I think it was just maybe this one. Oh my gosh. I think we used, so let me just show you the cards. So this was a card, this was a card, this was the other cards, that was the giveaway. Okay, so we made a 12 by 12 page, which I haven't made in, I couldn't even tell you how many years I've made a scrapbook page on a 12 by 12 piece of paper. We also got this Friends and this Christmas. As you see, we got Friends and we got Christmas. We also got December, so that'll come in handy. And then we got this cutie little camera. Is that not the most adorable thing you have ever seen? You know how much I love cameras. I have a collection of vintage cameras. So, and I have several of their dies that are cameras. So I'm going to love that one for sure. There it is in pink. And then we also got this set where we used, actually I think we got this set with another class, but we end up using pieces from this set in here. As you see, the Santa hat and the leaves and this little flower and these silver things and the little peppermint. And then on here okay. So we used a lot of this one, which this is a good one. This is a lot of good little pieces, and I have some more cards with this set, so you'll see what else I did. So that was that one. Then the other class, the third workshop that we did, I actually completed. We were making 3 cards. This is the one card that I did not complete. I got all my pieces die cutted and everything, but I haven't had the opportunity to put it all together. But I will, because that's going to make a cute card for somebody. So with that class, we got this set with the martini glasses. And, I mean, honestly, these are the 2 cards that I did complete. Oops, this one goes this way. So, I am not a drinker of alcohol drinks. Really, very, very rarely do I do that. So, I can't, see there's those little bubbles right there. I can't say that I will use this a lot. Probably tend not to use it, but we'll see. I could surprise myself and actually use it. This one, as you can see, maybe, has those little faceted sequins in there, and it's a shaker card. So that was fun to make. I like to make shaker cards. I very rarely do it, but I do enjoy doing it. And if you'll notice, like on this card right here that we made in this other class, we had this oval shape. Actually, if you notice, this is actually a card. We made this little thing out of this die, which I really like, because it came with like 3 different sizes. And I can see myself using that as a background on cards. The last thing I wanted to show you that we got for free was this assorted pack of silver papers. You got glitter metallic, matte metallic, brush metallic, mirror metallic, and pearl metallic. And I have to tell you, I have been looking, because I like to punch my stars out of silver paper or gold paper. So I was really excited to get this set because I wanted to see what they were like. Now, I don't like really thick cardstock, metallic cardstock. This is really a nice weight. I really do like it. Really, Joanna? You say really a lot. But anyway, I thought it was a really cool set of cards, cardstock, that I really liked. I think you got 2 or 3 sheets per package. I think maybe 3 of each. Let's see, there's a total of 15 sheets. Yeah, 3 of each. So that's nice. So I liked it so much that now I'm going to share with you what I actually paid money and bought at this event. And that was these right here. And first of all, I want to tell you that I bought the gold pack of paper. Yeah, this is really nice. This is really nice. If you like gold and silver paper for, and if you'll notice, Like this martini glass that's in this packet right here, I used, I think, the glittery silver paper, and I just thought it was really pretty. And then on this card over here, I used, oh, here we are. This one right here, I used the silver, I think the mirror one, which I thought was really pretty. Adds a lot of nice sparkle to the paper. So yes, I got the gold. And I think they had a rose gold also. So check out their website and get you some of this paper if you are like me and like metallic paper but don't like a heavy metallic paper. Now, these are the dies that I bought. This one, because who could resist that puppy dog ghost? And look at that little pumpkin. I really like this one. I'm going to have fun with this one. I'm not a huge Halloween person. Don't really do Halloween. Don't decorate for Halloween. Don't dress up for Halloween. But I do make things for Halloween to sell. So anyway, next I got this autumn sealed sprigs, which I have a spring set also. But I like that this one has leaves in it. This just really makes for a very simple card, I know, but you can grunge that up really nice and add it as little pieces to a collage on a mixed media piece also. So I do like that one. Now this one, granted, I was encouraged to buy when we made that Christmas card, that first one that I showed you. Because using this, I love stitching, right? You know, I love to cross stitch and stuff too. So, I don't know, you can't see it here, but you can see it more in this picture, that it cuts little tiny holes right here. And you can cross stitch on that if you would like to. So, I got that one. And that one came, it comes with that die and the little metal piece. And then it had other pieces in there too. As you can see, it's got these little flowers. It's got this little rainbow. So I'm really excited about that one, just because it has a stitchery kind of theme to it, and I love to stitch. And then last of all, I got this little gift box. And I was compelled to get that one for I don't know what reason, but I did. So that was all. That was it. That was my experience at... Oh, and I even have a leftover... They also gave us... Sorry, I left this part out. Hang on. Not done yet. Almost. See, there's an extra. We got an extra one of those. I saved where I cut out the friends. Just because I thought that was very cool. I like the little backgroundy... you can add that to something. This is the die that when I did the shaker card... You know, we had to make the aperture. This is the aperture piece, is what they call it. Where you cut out, wherever it went. Oh, this one. When we did the shaker card, we had to cut out the shape of the martini glass first. So, that's what that is. I saved that because I can always color it, you know, spritz it, distress it, whatever, and reuse it. And then we got a lot of these little... So one of the things that they showed us was Better Press. Their Better Press thing, which is really nice. It's like this right here actually is on the Better Press. I did that at the warehouse. When we went to the office and warehouse, we did a couple little make and takes. Where we used that thanks die that I showed you at first. That 3D embossing folder. And then we also created this on the Better Press. And we created this. Whoops. Kind of tore that one. But I'm going to hide that when I make a card with it. We used the Glimmer. And I don't know if you're familiar with the Glimmer or the Better Press. But those were fun little things that I hadn't tried. And it was fun to make them. So. Oh, and one more little thing that we tried was their wax seals. Which I thought was really pretty. So, that'll go on something. Somebody's gift or something. Right? See, I was saying these, you know, are not exactly my style. But are things that I enjoy using when I craft. but they're nice to try out. They're nice to just use, get used to, find out. You know, I like to find out about stuff. So these, I think, were made with, I don't know if they were made with the Glimmer or if they were made with the Better Press. I don't remember. They gave us these. So they gave us all these little signs. They gave us all these little sayings. So this is on thicker cardstock, and then this is like embossed. The words are embossed on there. So anyway, they gave us a lot of these. They all went with our cards, so we could put whatever saying we wanted to put on them. So those will definitely get used at one point or another. And I don't know where I started with that. But anyway. Oh, I was showing you the little make and takes that we did. And showing you some other freebie little things. Okay. So that's everything. So if you have any questions about anything, I will be more than happy to share with you any information. I know that they have, Creative Escape has a couple of other events coming up, so you might want to check out their website. Like I said, they're Creative Escape, and they are in, I can't remember where in California, guys, sorry. But they have an event in October that's hosted by Hero Arts, which is my all-time favorite. I mean, I've been buying Hero Arts. Hero Arts was the very first rubber stamp that I bought, so I use them all the time. And they are really, so they're hosting that event, so that's going to be fun, I bet. But you're going to get all kinds of free cool stuff at that, too. And then, that's in October, and then 49 and Market is hosting one of their retreats coming up maybe November? I don't know. You'll have to check out, like I said, check it out on their website. You'll be able to find out and get all the information you need, cost and all that good stuff. So anyway, I'm signing off for now, but I will be back in a few moments, and I'm going to share with you what I got at BLICK, Jerry's Artarama, Paper Source, Scraps of Love. Is that it? I have a list. I have a list, guys, so don't forget to share anything with you. BLICK, Jerry Artarama, Paper Source, Spellbinder. I already shared the Spellbinder stuff with you. Yeah, Scraps of Love. Okay, so I'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, I'm back. I'm trying to keep this video short, guys. I'm hoping to keep it to 30, 35 minutes. Hopefully, I'm not boring you too much. I hope you got some good hints, though, from the stuff from Spellbinders. I was really, really impressed with that event. Being the first time they've ever done it off-site, I thought that they did a really good job. There's definitely some, you know, things that, I mean, things didn't run perfectly, and, you know, that's the way it is. So, anyway, so next I wanted to show you what I got at Paper Source. I didn't buy a whole lot there because we were headed to Jerry's Artarama, and believe it or not, I did put myself on a budget of spending for this trip. My husband says, yeah, right. He probably hears me in there and he's laughing at that. But anyway, doesn't matter. So only got two things there. I got this stamp, this banner stamp, and this really cool bag. I just love it because I love the colors of it, and I love that it's stretchy. I'm a bag person, a bag lover, and when I go to retreats or I go to the store, the Blue Moon scrapbooking store here in Tucson, I always carry my my tools of the day, dies, whatever, actually, all the stuff that I've got from Spellbinders, the Creative Escape weekend, would fit in this bag all by itself. So, anyway, so those are the two things I got there. Then, I'm going to show you what I got at Scraps of Love, because that actually was the very first place that we stopped at, and probably the place that I spent my most money at, right? Okay, so first of all, I want to show you the handmade papers that I got there. Now, they had so many fun handmade papers there. And I just thought, I love handmade papers. And so this one in particular is just very artsy to me. I love the doodling on it. I love the flowers and the birds and the leaves. And it reminds me of a henna, like having henna painted on your hand or whatever. But anyway, thought that one was really cool. They had several cool ones. I could have bought a bunch of them, but at, what were they, $6.99, $7.99 a piece? It's a bit pricey. Just a wee bit pricey for me. But they're big. I mean, they're like, I don't know, 20 by, I have no idea. 20 by maybe 24. Anyway, just so you have an idea. It's pretty big. You can get a lot of use out of it. I don't tend to use, I don't use 12 by 12 paper very often anymore. I'm still using scraps that I have from, I don't know how many years ago. And that's just the way it is. Okay. So, next, I wanted to show you, All in Create has become like a really, really great stamp company that I'm enjoying their stamps. As you can tell, they're very grungy, very mixed media artish stamps. But then they also have cutesy stamps, which I just can't resist the cutesy ones. I mean, look at her. Snail mail. The little mailbox. This one is Les Fleurs. Which, you know me, I like anything French. Then we have Pause and Rest. And look at that chair. Is that chair not the cutest? And the little dog. And then she with her little heart lips. Oh, yeah. I just love them. This one's a little more artsy. Love the artsy ones. Look, that fountain pen in the middle of the butterfly. Then you got this one over here with the fountain nibs and the flowers. And then look at that palette, that paint palette with the flowers. Yeah. Then this was on, that was on clearance too. We got the yellow sticker on it. So at Scraps of Love in Peoria, they also have a clearance store next door where the things in there are anywhere from 15 to 75% off. So I got this. It was $16.99, but I got it at half off. So jumped on that one. And then this one was also in the half. And I love birds. I love birds. And then I got this cool background stamp. I got that. I also got some dies. I've been wanting this one. This particular die has been in my Amazon cart for probably since last Halloween when I was making stuff to sell. So, and I never got it just because it kind of got late in the season and I was done with what I was needing to do for Halloween. And so I got it. Then this is the one of the Tim Holtz Vault series that came out for Halloween that I got. Love the little black cat, the hat, the witch, the raven, the bats, the moon, the stars, the potion bottles. Oh my gosh. What? What does it not have? I don't know, but I just love all that. So I'll be making stuff with that. One of the things that my friend and I, that Jenny and I got excited about was we saw this display using Dina Wakely's tags and her transparencies. And I didn't want to spend a whole lot. Like I said, had a budget of what I was going to spend there. So Jenny and I end up halving some things. So we halved a package of the transparencies. I know it's kind of hard to see that because, let me see. You know what? Do you want to turn this paper? I don't think it's double-sided. Oh, it is double-sided. Okay. Here, we'll do it on this. That way you can see. Can you? Oh, it's kind of a glare too. Okay. Well, you get the picture. Transparencies. So, I got that one. I got this one. I should have put a white sheet of paper down, but I don't have any handy, guys. And then I got this one. So the package had 6 in it, and there was 2 of each page. And so she and I split that, which is fun. I love to share. Then I also got the tags. We didn't share that because I love her tags. So I got, I mean, this was like, I think there's like 25 here or 30. I don't know. Quite a few. Anyway, for like 13 bucks. And I love this size and I love the white. So the sample had her doing all kinds of fun mixed media art stuff. And she used some acrylic paint. And so I bought this Vicky Bouton set of acrylic paint to make those tags. And of course, we spent our evenings from 7 to 9, let's see, from 7 to 10 on Friday night was like free for all. Kind of, you know, you just came in and craft in the room. And then on Saturday night, it was from 7 to 9. And so actually spent that time trying to finish up the projects that I didn't get done in the workshops. So we didn't have the chance to do what we wanted to do, but that's okay. We also got some of her tape, her canvas tape. I don't know if you can see that, but that's going to be fun to try out. And then I told you that that big blender brush that they gave us, they had requested in our toolkit to bring to the workshops some blender brushes. And I only have the kind that Tim Holtz with Ranger. I have these kind right here. And I just thought, well, let's try something different. I mean, I like those. Don't get me wrong, I like them. But I thought, you know, I'm always for trying something new. And these are actually, well, I showed you the big one. But these have, like, these are like actual, like toothbrushy kind of bristles, but just compact into this tiny little thing. And I like that it gives a different look. And I don't think I said I was going to show you on that card what I did with that other one, but totally forgot to do that. So sorry about that. I also got this. I just love this color. This is Simple Stories, and it's Simple Vintage Essentials Color Palette. This is the teal collage, which who doesn't love teal, right? This one is the blush collage. I love anything collage. This one is the red collage. I think you get the point that I probably picked every color, and yes, I did. This one is the blue collage. This one is the pink collage. Mint. And green. And if nothing else, I can use these as inspiration. I don't know if I'll actually use them to make something. I probably will eventually, but maybe for right now, it's just for inspiration. Because I love the way they collaged these pages. I love the ephemera that they used. I love everything about it. Let's just say that. I love everything about it. Okay, so this was one of the other things that Jenny and I shared. I bought this set. This is Mente papers. And this was for fussy cutting. It was windows and doors, or just windows? I think it has doors too. Yeah, it has doors. So we got 2 of each when we split it, so which was nice. Some really, really fun doors and windows. And then 2 of the items were, she didn't get this one, and then she got another one that I didn't get. There was just one page of these. This was the back cover, and then the other one was on the front cover. So I really like those. I like the colors, pink and mint. But those are really pretty doors. I can't wait to use those in a collage. Okay, so then we also, one last thing. Yes, one last thing. On the clearance side of the store, I got this set of washi tapes that were from Simple Stories. This was last year's Valentine collection. I don't remember what it was called, but I decided to buy that one because it was 75% off maybe. I don't remember. I already took it out of the package. And then I've been looking everywhere because, you know, last week when I went to Blue Moon, or the week before I went to the event, I went to Blue Moon and I got the Elizabeth Craft Designs Reminisce Book 7. And when I got that, I went, oh my gosh, that is so cool. I just love it. And what I love about this is that you get 32 double-sided pages that are 120 GSM, and then you get the same 32 double-sided sheets in 250 GSM. So this is a heavier cardstock than the ones in the front. But it's all the same designs repeated. So when I posted this, after I bought it at the store, I had a couple people say something about the washi tape, and I'm like, the washi tape? I didn't get the washi tape. So I got the washi tape when I went to Scraps of Love. I got the washi tape. Ha! Okay, we're sitting at 40 minutes here. All right, let's move on. So that was everything from Scraps of Love. Next, I was at BLICK. And at BLICK, I got fluorescent pink jelly roll pen. I got fluorescent pink acrylic ink from Dowler and Roney. I got some new watercolor tubes from, I don't know how you say it. It's a French Sinular. I don't know how you say it, but I got 3 new colors of that. I got a new Holbein watercolor. I got it in marine blue. And then I got some Kardashi, don't know how to say that either, Neo Pastel, pastel sticks. And some, obviously, of my favorite colors. So, yeah. This is a first for me. These are a first for me. I haven't bought any of this type of pastel sticks yet. So, that's going to be fun to check those out. And then, last of all, was what I got at Jerry's Artarama. That is also, I think it's considered Tempe where it's at. I'm not sure. But the BLICK that I went to was in Glendale. There you go. So at BLICK, I got 2 new Daniel Smith watercolors, Interference Blue and Iridescent Electric Blue. I'm into the blues lately. I decided to try out the Create-A-Color Mega Color. These are from Austria. Colored pencils. I like it because they're chunky. I like chunky things in my hands. So I did a little swatching of that. If you can see, you can see here, I did a little bit of the swatching with them. Love that. Because it was my birthday month, they gave me this for free. This little 4x6, I don't know what you call it. Sketchbook. That's the word I'm looking for. But really nice paper in it. Gonna have fun. I think I might actually use it for sketching. Does it say? It's a 70-pound weight, 110 GSM. So I thought that, and it's got a little thing to put your pencil or pen. So that was fun. Got me another half-pan watercolor tin. I need this because my Daniel Smith colors are I'm getting so many of them. I needed the bigger pan to put them in. And then I got this 6x6 birchwood painting panels because I just thought it was cool. And I'm going to try something. Maybe doing a collage piece on this. I don't know. Just thought it was fun. Wanted to give it a try. Okay, guys. That's it. That's everything that I bought. Had a big weekend. Had a great time with my friend Jenny. Like I said before, if you have any questions, just ask away. And I can share with you what these look like. I can swatch these paints that I got if you want me to. Whatever. I'm up. I'm up for anything. So just make any suggestions you want. And I will see you on the next video. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for spending your time with me. I hope you have a wonderful Saturday. Get out there and be creative. Bye for now.